Looks like they're getting ready to... Yeah, they're ready. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. It's happening! Grand Finals. Here we go. And we're taking 55 damage instantaneously. Wow. Lumbre is just, you know, this is just warming up for him. You know, this is game one. It's okay to take a little bit of damage or even lose the first stock. Especially like that. That happened a lot last set. Lumbre can get a lot of... Oh, wow. No. Chaka takes the first hit. Chaka goes down first. On the loser's side, they're going to need to look a lot stronger than that to win two sets. An incredible Lumbre. Nice. Chaka takes the stock. So... I'm not sure who benefits from platforms more, but I would hazard a guess to say that Lumbre would. Because Luigi moving on stage is much better than through the air. And yes, she can do the same thing with shield drops. But I just know that Luigi gets a lot more distance, I guess, out of it. Horizontally, at least. But horizontal distance isn't everything, guys. Huh? Yeah, it's the motion of Luigi's ocean. But anyway, Chaka, he's gonna... Chaka, they're gonna take the stock, I think. Shit. Sorry, I keep messing up. Go Chaka. You got Chaka fans in the chat. But Luigi's so floaty, you can't really combo. Actually, I kind of think that Shiek might be pretty bad against Luigi because, I mean, not bad, but like, she's not bad against Luigi because she has needles too, you know? I'm just thinking about, like, you can't really combo a Luigi. Kind of like what Nukulele was saying earlier. Like, normally you see more damage out of a single grab, but Chaka was only able to get a nair out of it. Oh, and they die to a nair that time. Luigi can't combo you. Yeah, that's also true. But we've seen Lumbre hitting a lot of these, like, strong hit uppies. Wow, good shit from that. Evening it out from Chaka. And they're still in this. Game one. Not over at all. But they put the needles in the wrong direction. So right now, yeah, I guess Lumbre kind of weaving in and out of the range of Shiek's hitboxes. Like Chaka has a flowchart that they normally use that they, you know, down tilt and up tilt, forward tilt. It doesn't hit Luigi because it's literally Lumbre is ready for it. He's floating in and out and weaving away with back air and stuff like that to counter it. And even if Shiek crouch cancels or shields and, you know, down smashes, whatever, a lot of times Lumbre can punish harder than that. And even if Shiek does go for down smash, Lumbre can delay their aerials or just use multiple of them and continue to put pressure on him and maybe delay the aerial. But shit, that was game one. Right now it's looking, I think it's doable for Chaka, but they have to work really hard and just try, believe in themselves, you know? They gotta do it. Okay, nice forward air. Oh, that was really smart. Chaka takes the first stock. Let's go Chaka. Any Chaka fans in the chat? All right, here we go with the Lumbres. Nice F tilts. Luigi F tilts, goated. Oh, but Lumbre was a little overzealous, thinking that I'd have more time, but that doesn't matter because they got the up smash. Oh my god, that slick movement, looking like a fucking, I don't know. He's just sliding like some kind of frictionless beast. Okay, here we go. Monster Luigi, he's prayed to every Luigi god. He's given them so many souls. Sacrificed to the Luigi gods. And right now, they have answered his prayers, but right now he takes a little bit of a downturn for Lumbre. Chaka's gotta make this last. Chaka's kind of like a bounty hunter, taking down this frictionless beast. Someone's gotta put a stop to it. Needles, they help. Trying to pin this motherfucker down for years. All right. Okay, but he's done a lot. Chaka's okay, Lumbre does die. But Chaka, they had a good, they did a lot that stock. Wow, yeah. They made that stock work. So right now we're seeing a lot of tech chase grabs. Lumbre, both these characters, if they get a grab, it's like they just both want it because it's a combo. It's like the only thing you can do with a combo. At the same time, a lot of the straight damage that Lumbre is taking is gonna pretty much, I mean, they only have one stock to work with here. Yeah, that was a greedy down air. I don't know, Chaka thought they could finish it there, but it wasn't guaranteed. And now, because Lumbre was able to weave away and back, they are taking the stock. Oh my god. Oh! Okay. This is pretty scary. Power shield from Chaka. But they are on last stock. This is definitely not over. This is when Lumbre, the flames are burning the hottest. Oh my god, no. Chaka! Chaka, no! Oh! No! Chaka!
Is he out?
No. They're not out. Chaka has still one more game to survive. But just, they'd have to win 3 games in a row, basically. And, you know, I believe in them. They could do it. They had a lead that last game for most of the game. And they could probably have finished it if they didn't SD. I don't know what happened. It was a mental... Something happened. It was the pressure, maybe. But this is grand finals. You have to commit to the very end. And just be in the game. Don't ever take your hands off the controller. Even though I said that earlier. Not when you're in grand finals.
Your eyes on the prize.
Huh?
So you gotta keep your eyes on the prize.
Yes. Eyes on the prize. That's what Lumbre has. Okay. Good spacing, but Chaka still follows it up. Just, Chaka has to remember that patience is their friend. Like, Luigi's flashy, they move around a lot, but in the end, you have a set of tools that can beat him. Okay, good back air. That's going to be an up B. Yep, I saw it coming. I know Chaka saw it coming, and Lumbre, it was written in the stars, baby. Surviving here and taking more damage from Chaka. This might be over quick. Chaka has to hold on here. Ooh. Smacks him away with a forward air. Like a gnat. Lumbre is buzzing around the screen. You can't keep track of this thing. Must be quite annoying for Chaka to deal with. Oh, wow. The Lumbre is patient and knows exactly what they need, but they didn't get the follow-up that time for the up B. They went for a greedy one that time. They should be dead from that. Yep. Lumbre, maybe a little overzealous. This isn't over. But they do have a lot to play with here. Okay, this is looking like last stock. Game 3. Is Chaka going to be able to stay in an SCSS, or is it going to be a sweep from Lumbre? It's a sweep. Lumbre, congratulations, you won. Woo! Chaka, well played. All the Lumbre fans, give it up for Lumbre. Congratulations winning SCSS West Coast, number 19. Thanks for coming here. Yes. Fuck yeah, Lumbre. Thank you, man. Let me ask you, would you like to do an interview real quick and just talk about the game while you are just feeling the win of SCSS? I would love to hear how you talk about it. Alright, great. You come into the Discord. I just tagged you in it, message there, and I'm in the It's Time to Raise Some Hell voice chat. Hell yeah. I'd love to hear the Luigi main lore of Lumbre.
Hello, is this thing on?
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
I'm good, man. You know, I just got off the thing.
Yeah. You just got off what? Sorry.
Tournament dub.
Yes. So, how long have you been a Luigi main?
Ever since I started. The first character I picked up was Luigi. I saw some clips of a Bait and Eddie just zooming around with Luigi.
So,
players, I'm like, that I want to be like them.
Yeah, is it safe to say that your favorite tech is a wave dash?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, all these clips, it's just me wave dashing around.
Yeah, like I love Luigi too. He's like my favorite secondary character. I just remember one time in an Iron Man, I had only Luigi left, and I fucking won like 4 or 5 characters. It felt so good. Because once you start moving with Luigi, it's just one of those characters you can just feel like you can do anything, you know?
Oh yeah. once you get Luigi's movement down, it feels like you're in control of everything.
Yeah.
Except for Falco's laser.
Yeah. So what do you feel like you like about Luigi besides that? Like just the traction of him.
Well, I like that he likes the counter hit a lot. I like the fact that if you grab with him with any character, you can pretty much just pummel a bunch of damage just together. And
Yeah.
even though Luigi's like grab range is pretty low on the chart, like jump cancel just like buffs it up so much. So
Right.
that's all I do.
Right. Yeah, I have to use that more. It kind of reminds me of Falco in that way, where it feels like you can kind of combo everyone with Luigi somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah. So, like, do you mainly play in online tournaments, or do you play in locals in person too?
No, I've been playing in. I've started playing locals. Like obviously ever since this pandemic started, everyone has to like switch over to online. But now that our like locals are coming back, I'm pretty much gonna I'm just gonna switch my gears and focus to that. See
Right.
if I can be like one of the best Luigi's in Texas and like in the country or in the world.
Dude, hell yeah. So you have fucking aspirations with this Luigi, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to show everyone in the world that Luigi shouldn't be a character to be forgotten.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if it's just because I play Luigi. I don't play a lot of low tiers, but do you feel like there is like a lot of Luigi hate? Like, what do you think that comes from? 'Cause, I mean, like, I think like he's a very cheesy character, but then you think like Fox is like that, and everyone accepts it and thinks it's cool when you get shined once, you know?
Yeah. I've most definitely like ran into streams or like Twitter, like just shitting on Luigi. It's just like, oh, he's just nothing but cheese and counter, and you just like Luigi's carries all the players that play him.
Nah.
I think it just comes from the hate of how Luigi can just get out of everything with Nair.
Yeah. His Nair is like just so good. It's also a nice kill move. Like, yeah. If there's anything that you would change about Luigi, like, what would it be?
His air mobility, it's garbage. It's like his air mobility is so trash that we basically have to stick on the floor. Like we can't just jump around and all that like Fox and all the other top tiers that have like fast mobility.
Speaking of like changes, have you heard about like Beyond Melee and other builds that are coming out lately?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it on Twitter because a lot of the P Plus community were pretty much like angry that they were like it was like a tongue-in-cheek comment about P Plus. It's like, this is P Plus but better. You should totally leave, like something like that. But I haven't tried it out yet. I know that Luigi's not there.
Yeah, Luigi's not there. Yeah, fuck that game. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Kibby, I think he plays Yoshi. Yoshi's not in it either.
Yeah, I know Kibby. He's my homeboy.
Shout outs to Kibby.
Shout outs to Kibby.
But yeah, like how do you feel about these builds? Because I mean, when you read stuff like that about what people are saying on Reddit, you know, like, oh, this is Project Plus but better. I mean, how do you feel about people saying shit like that?
I'm just here to play Melee. I really
Exactly.
don't care about like all that crap. Like if they wanna,
I agree.
You know, talk about like their opinions on that, go for it. But I'm probably just gonna be
playing Melee.
Playing Melee, wandering around, not paying attention.
Exactly. I feel like that too. Like, I remember when it first came out, someone was talking about how, oh, this might divide the community, but I don't think it will do that at all. I think that people are gonna play Melee forever until they're 80 years old, and like
Yeah.
I think the other builds are only just making the game cooler in other ways. Like they're just a different way to experience the game, you know.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
Project Plus feels completely different. Like it's a different game. Yeah.
It's just a new. It's like a new way to melee. Like
Exactly.
that. Like they're cool and all, but it's not something that I feel like. Not not to say that is not to say that it's gonna like not gonna stick around. It's like I feel like people aren't gonna pay much attention because when Wolf came out with the with that what was it Akonai build,
Arcania.
everyone Arcania, everyone was on it, and then
Yeah.
next thing you know, it just took like 2 weeks and it
Oh
just
yeah.
vanished.
But like, okay, here's like the way I see it. Because like I could just hold a side event for like Beyond Melee, and we could just have a tournament on it, like and see whoever enters, whatever. But in the end, it's the people who make it are probably just like programmers who want to make something that they love and like do it in that engine. And then maybe in the future they'll make more games like Melee that are just different in their own way, unique. Like we don't need another Melee. We have Melee, and no one's
Yeah.
trying to change that. But I feel like the potential for new games that are good for similar reasons, like I think that's gonna happen.
And
Like
also, I think with those games, it's actually going to attract more people into Melee because they're going to find out where the inspiration of those kinds of games come from, and they're going
yeah,
to check out like the father of all those games, and they're gonna be like, "Wow, Melee is sick."
yeah. I
And
mean,
like
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, exactly. And it's like, nonetheless, people who don't know anything about this community at all, if you just look at it from an outsider perspective, someone will make an entirely new game based off of this game just because they love it.
Yeah.
And just that alone, the timeline is just incredible. Like, how long have you been into this community in Melee?
I started late 2017. I say that I started in 2018 because yeah, I won. I'm in an interview right now. Sorry, that was my brother.
Oh, you're good.
Um, what was it? Okay. I started in late 2017, but at that time I didn't have like a proper setup to practice all that. I didn't have a CRT. All I had was like this HDMI shitty table. I mean,
Oh
TV
my
that like
god. Fucking
that
classic
was
Luigi meme. Not
yeah,
kidding.
and like I didn't know that they like this game was played on a CRT. So when I arrived to my first local, I was like, why are y'all using this? And then
Yeah.
I found out, and then finally I started, and then finally I got like all my setup, like my Nintendo for my Wii, the
Right.
TV,
Yeah.
all that, in 2018. So I say that I started in 2018, but really I started in 2017.
Yeah, that's great. How'd you like find out about it? I'm curious that time because I found out about it like around the same time.
So one day I got bored with like my Xbox, and I went to my closet and I saw that my GameCube was just dusting up, and I was like, you know what, let me bust this bad boy out. And
Yeah.
the game that was in it that I left in was Melee, so I pumped that up. And
Oh
then
my
just
gosh.
for some reason, I was like, I asked myself, I wonder if there's any cool YouTube videos about this game. And I looked up, and next thing you know, just a barrage of
That's literally like you just opened Pandora's box.
yeah,
Oh,
just one YouTube search of this game just
and your
brought
life
me into this
changed.
community. Oh yeah.
Dude, that's fucking sick. I actually got in from Facebook group called Melee Hell, which also has like weird history, but it's a lot better
Yeah.
than it was back in the day.
Yeah, I heard. I know about Melee Hell. Like I've seen some memes or like roaming around Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, the memes. That's where we're at. But yeah, just I just remember, the classic situation of getting your ass beat in Melee, someone who's better than you for a while, and then deciding you wanted to play and get better, and Like you just have so much freedom. It's like hard to describe in the game.
Oh yeah, like
It's nice.
I've played a lot of video games in my time. My family had the N64, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360,
Hmm.
Game Boy, everything you can think of. Like we probably had it. And with all those games that we had, there's just something special about this game. The freedom,
Yeah.
the flexibility, just it really it really expresses yourself in ways that like other games uh just cannot do. They
Yeah, and the people. I mean, like just going off of that, like I originally started getting into Melee more seriously, like trying to make content for it because I was like I wanted to make a YouTube video describing that, like because I play a lot of video games too, growing up with it, and I was like this game is special. I felt that. I was trying to like describe that in a video, and from that, more of my friends got more involved in the making content. We make SCSS, and we're just here for like they've been on. I think they're on like 31 weeks, and we're up in 19 weeks. And it's like I've met so many incredible people and learned a lot about the game, and like I just feel like it's surreal to be a part of it. It's just like it's really special, and like it's not toxic. Like I don't know, there's a lot of toxicity, yeah, but I feel like you get called out on for a lot of it, and people are more like they try to be more respectable because of the history. I don't know. We'll see when.
I get it.
Yeah. Do you feel like ranked will have a big impact on like rankings, like ranked mode online? Is what I was trying to say. So like if you're trying to be like the best in your state and all that, do you feel like those will have an effect in like when people get selected for tournaments and things like that?
Ranked online, no. I think ranked online is just not. All it is just like all it is just to show off that little medal that you have. Like, oh, I'm gold. Oh, I'm bronze, platinum. It honestly really doesn't mean anything to
Mm.
like with a ranked online. What I feel like really matters are LAN results. 'Cause, like
Yes.
it's when rank comes out, I'll most likely try it out, but I'll just see it as unranked but with medals.
Right.
Uh, if anything, like I haven't been playing much of Melee online. I mean, I start because like I started playing Melee online like this year. Even
Mm-hmm.
though Slippi dropped about a year back, I didn't have access to it because I didn't have internet in my place. And then when I moved to Dallas for school, it was like finally my chance to like start practicing. And the more I
Mm-hmm.
play online, the less fun I had because it was just it's
Mm-hmm.
not LAN, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But now we have land coming back a lot of places too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. My first LAN tournament, coming back from like this whole pandemic. It was in Austin. I had to make a 2-hour drive. I was like, I can't miss this opportunity. So I drove 2 hours just to go to a tournament.
That's great, dude. That's fucking nice. Was it a good time too?
Oh yeah, it was a good time. Great venue, great people around me. Played West
Nice.
Balls. It was a pretty close set.
Oh, hell
Last stock.
yeah.
Yeah, last stock. Each game is just Falco Bear.
And
Can't really do
lasers.
much. Yeah, lasers.
Yeah.
I just didn't capitalize much. And plus, I was like, I wouldn't say rusty from like CRT Melee, but like the transition. Even though I have like the optimized setup for online Melee, it's still not CRT. It's close, but it still isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. So I'm curious when you're gonna so when you say that, have you noticed like in LAN events people using monitors more?
No,
No.
everything here in Texas we've been using um, CRTs. except for Tourney Locator, which is up in Dallas. They use
Okay.
monitors, but
Yeah.
the stream setup is a CRT. It's
Okay.
kind of weird to me, but
I was gonna say, like, in the future, I mean, how long do you feel like people are gonna keep using CRTs? Do you think it's like gonna be like that forever?
as much as I would like to keep these CRTs, I feel like Melee needs to transition to monitor because that's basically the future
Yeah.
of like FGC is monitor. And
Yeah.
I've heard like these stories, like these TO stories about running these like multi FGC games,
Right.
and like how they like to comment about like how hard it is to bring CRTs for Melee and like P plus and all that.
Right.
So
It's
like
kind of like an incentive not to have those events.
yeah, and like I like how Tourney locators like trying those out to see like what's the best monitor for Melee and all that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't know
And,
about that.
yeah, they're trying things out, which is what I like. But
Yeah.
we need to transition over monitors. As much as I don't like it, we need to. I just have to
Yeah.
bite my tongue for it. Like it's whatever.
I feel that as well. I think that it is gonna be like that in the long run anyway. But all right. I mean, is there anything else you want to say like about the game or anything you want to say to chat about? Anything?
Let's see. Shoutouts to Melee. Shoutouts to my boy Josh. He was watching me this whole stream. He was watching all my games. So shoutouts to my boy Josh. Let's see. Shoutouts to Houston for this like great community of Melee that we have.
Yo.
Shoutouts to you for running this tournament.
Oh,
So thank you
thanks.
for that.
Yes, thank you.
Shoutouts to Fizzy
Yes.
for making Melee Online even greater. Shoutouts to Wizrobe and Toussaint for making it to Summit.
Yes.
I
Yes.
saw that, yeah.
That is sick.
Another
I
Falcon.
love that shit.
Yeah, another Falcon. I like that. Puff.
Oh yeah, one more question. Top 3 Luigi mains.
Like currently or
Yeah, whatever. I guess all time. All time.
Third Blade Jello, second Eddie Mexico, and number 1, of course, the all great and handsome Abate.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Oh man. All right, dude. Nice meeting you in chat and in voice chat. Thanks for playing. Congrats on winning.
Thank you. I've had close moments, but I finally did it.
Hell yeah. Keep up the good work, bro.
Thank you.
All right. See you later.
Yeah, peace.
All right. Great work to Lumbre. Congratulations. And thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. All the fans, all the players, everyone who's just visiting and checking us out for the first time. Appreciate y'all for being here.